So for the catcher, right, I've got my caliper dimensions. We're gonna center that piece of clay. And as I talked about, you're gonna center it low. You can see how I centered low? You're gonna take your hands and you're gonna kind of push down here on the sides. So I'm creating two separate walls. Do you guys see that? So now that I have those two separate walls, I'm going to press down into the middle, but remember not to go all the way down to the middle. Okay? See how wide I have to make this? Do you guys see that here? So this is way too small. So I've got to pull this ring out, and then I've got to lower this down and also pull this clay out. So glaze catchers don't have to be anything fancy at all. They just have to function properly. So right, so see here, okay, so I'm about perfect. You want to give it a little bit of a give, like a little bit of a thickness, because you might have to trim them to match each other, you know, between the piece that you made and the piece that you, you know, the art piece that you made and then the catcher. Because as we want to set that on top of there and make sure that the side of the vessel matches with the side of the catcher, okay? So as you can see, this is going to be where my foot of my piece meets the foot of the catcher. This will have clay on the inside to catch any potential crystalline glaze on the interior, and then the exterior, that's where the catching of all that excess glaze goes. We don't need to worry about undercutting it or making it perfect. We're just gonna slice it across. And so just hold tight 1 second. So I'm gonna grab both pieces. So you can see here how they would then fit together. And that's it.